Do you ever watch people that seem to have everything in place with their tutoring business? They keep getting students. They're on like 4 different social media accounts, and they seem to be active on all of them. They blog or create videos weekly. They get featured on podcasts, and they're able to run their tutoring business all by themselves. They handle the invoices, the onboarding, creating lessons for their students. They take care of taxes, and most of these people have a family on top of it. So they're managing their kids, the laundry, the cooking, and grocery shopping. It almost seems overwhelming to you as to how one person can do it all. Well, today I'm going to share a little secret with you that will blow your mind away. Hey there, my name's Joanne Kaminski, and everything I listed above is what people used to see me doing on a consistent basis. These other tutors would look at me in awe and of how I was able to get it all accomplished. But today, I'm going to share my little secret with you so that you can know how it can all be done. And the secret is outsourcing. Now, I know some people are thinking, is outsourcing ethical? Absolutely. It just depends on how you go about it. As soon as I read Chris Ducker's book, Virtual Freedom, I realized I had a problem. It was superhero syndrome. In fact, it went as far as I would actually say to my kids, Super Mama! I thought I was supposed to do it all. I was supposed to take care of the kids, the household, the cooking, the cleaning, and start up my business single-handedly. Now, Chris Ducker mentions a tool that changes everything. It's called his 3 lists of freedom. So the first thing that you do is you create 3 columns. In the first column, you write down all the things that you hate doing. Now, it's important to know that it doesn't matter what it is. You just jot it down. For me, I hate cleaning the house. It has never been something that I'm great at, and I hate doing it. And I will do it when I have to, but I absolutely hate doing it. Now, in the second column, you're going to write down all the things that you can't do. Now, I do want you to be careful about this because there are things that you can learn to do, but you have to decide if it's worth it or not. If you're just getting started, you might be thinking, well, I have no idea how to create a website. This is something that you can easily be taught, and you want complete control over your website. So a better thing to put under this category is put systems in place for your tutoring business or social media marketing. Instead of thinking outsourcing this right off the start, think about getting a tutoring business coach instead. You cannot delegate something to someone without having a clue on how it would be done. At the Online Tutor Coach LLC, we have business coaches that help you guide you in every part of your business. I personally teach tutors how to start your online tutoring business and get a strong foundation right from the start. Suzanne Davis, a blogging expert, she teaches how to use a blog, create a following on Pinterest, and get other people sharing your blog posts for you. And Terry Grigsby teaches you how to get students right off the bat. Now, another thing that you can put in column 2 are things like designing a logo. Now, in category number 3, you come up with a list of things you shouldn't be doing, like creating individual invoices and sending out emails to clients. Some tutors have young children at home. Should you have your young children running around the house unattended? When my daughter was 3, 4, and 5, she would play with her toys underneath my feet. And she had a special place that she called her office under my desk. Now, while I enjoy this tremendously, but stepped on toys once in a while, this doesn't work for everyone. If your kids are more rambunctious, have a lot of energy, then hiring a nanny might be a better fit. Alexa M. Wally does this. She's decided that since she charges $75 an hour, she can still be in the positive. She pays a nanny to watch her kids and be a work-at-home mom. She feels confident in her nanny, and this frees her up from worrying about her 2 20-month-old daughters. She even has her nanny scheduled so that she can work on other aspects of her business. Now, these columns, they become your blueprint for what you should be outsourcing in your business. If you have the time right now and you are working with a 0 budget, you can learn how to do this on your own, and as more money comes on in, you can slowly start outsourcing. You don't want to go into the negative with your business in your first year, but if you do, just remember your why. Now, I created a video about your why and how it is so extremely important to developing it so that you can stay motivated when you get discouraged. And going in the negative is definitely one of those things that are going to crush your spirit and make you question whether you're doing this for the right reasons or not. So check it out to develop a strong why to keep you motivated when bad things happen in your business. I'm going to leave a link at the end of the video for you. So let's talk about how to outsource some of these things, okay? The obvious one for house cleaning is to get a house cleaner. For me, I see it as an accountability partner. So I'm great at picking up, but I hate to do that actual deep clean. So when she's scheduled to come on Wednesdays, I pick up the house, get the kids to help me, and then she comes and makes my place shine. Now here in the US, you can go to care.com and find a house cleaner for $10 to $25 an hour. If you're not charging enough for your tutoring services, then this is going to be difficult. Most of the tutors in the Insider Secrets Club, they're charging between $40 to $100 an hour. So this is a very doable thing. Now, I have found for the size of my house that it takes about an hour and a half to do 2 hours a week. Another place you can go to find housekeepers is Craigslist. I mean, you can check your local area, choose a couple to interview to see which would be the best fit. You might get hooked on the idea of hiring the first person that you find, but it is a good idea to do your research and make sure you are hiring the right person. I mean, you are inviting someone into your home after all, right? When it comes to getting a logo created, you can go to a place called Fiverr.com. It used to be that you could get a gig at just $5. This is no longer the case, but you can find someone who can do an amazing job for you at a price that is something you can afford. Now, I was struggling with the design of the Tutorpreneur Hero Award. I hired someone on Fiverr, and this is what I got. I loved it, and I never would have been able to do it otherwise. Now, I don't suggest using this site with any project that requires you to give login information to a site or anything like that, but for a quick job like creating a logo or a video intro, it can be awesome. When it comes to things you shouldn't be doing, like invoicing your clients and trying to collect money one by one, you can think about programs that will help you automate systems. So outsourcing doesn't always have to be with a person. It can be automated by a computer system that will save you tons of time. I love using QuickBooks to keep track of my expenses, my taxes, and accounts. Now, I used to use the good old Excel spreadsheet method and figure out numbers manually, but now I save about 30 minutes a month and 6 to 10 hours at tax time figuring out all this information. I always know where all of my money is, and it saves me time. I have all of my clients on an automated payment plan, which takes the headache out of clients not paying me on time and saves me hours and hours of tracking down my money. Now, these are life-saving hacks that make a huge difference in my business. And each of these tricks doesn't cost a lot. It frees you up to do what you love without being stressed and overwhelmed all of the time. Now, I teach how to do this in my 5-step system to creating an amazing tutoring business. So stay tuned on how you can get step 1 for free. Now, a couple of weeks ago, Alexa and Wally, she was stressed about doing it all. She increased the hours of her nanny, she got a house cleaner, and she was immediately happier to do the things that she loved. She's now booked solid, you guys, and keeps getting people requesting her services. So for now, she has to say no to these people so that she can not only be a work-at-home mom, but a stay-at-home mom. One that's raising her 2 gorgeous twins and making an amazing impact on each of her students. What are some of the things that you hate doing? Comment below. Together we can find solutions that are going to serve you so that you can do what you love without being stressed and overwhelmed. And while you're there, if you found this content to be helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you can stay up to date when new videos like this come out that will help you with your online tutoring business. And if you're looking for a way to get started, I'm giving away step 1 of my 5-step system absolutely free. So you can test out how getting the right training about starting your tutoring business can benefit you, save you time and money. Now, I've personally spent the last 9 years creating systems that put starting an online tutoring business, making it super simple for you. All you need to do is click the link in the description and get step 1 absolutely free. And if you're struggling with your why or want to come up with a stronger why to motivate you, then click on the video on the right. You're going to be motivated by other tutors' why and see how writing it out on an index card for you to look at frequently can help you get through when things are tough. Maybe not having enough students or people not wanting to pay your prices or listening to loved ones' comments that are discouraging. All these things can weigh you down, and this why can be a great pick-me-up when these situations occur. So thanks for joining me, you guys, and I will see each of you in the next video.